Lots of time in bed today. Motivation is low. Not feeling it. I'm stuck. Got news that I can't register to any clubs, so not sure what to do. Just
opportunity came up to go to Germany. I go. Pretty much the day after I arrived was the first trial with an Oberliga team, which is quite a high level, right? 5th division. And what you mentioned about like being in the change room, that whole process like always gets to me. Just being in a change room, you got like 23 guys in there, right? Just like super intimidating. You don't speak the same language as them, and they don't really want you there, right? Because you're looking to take something away from them. You're looking to sign that contract. So being in there,
you're so foreigner.
Exactly. So basically, the first week I had that training session with the Oberliga team. It went really well. First week was pretty much in Germany. Then this opportunity came up in Austria. And what happened was actually I was supposed to stay in Germany, but the next team I had a trial planned with, they had a couple of positive COVID cases. So their trainings got cancelled for a good, like, I think half a week it was, even like the full week. They did like small group trainings. And so it made more sense to go to like a full team training, and this opportunity in Austria came up. So I went down there for a couple of days. And then next thing you know, the 4th division opportunity comes up in Germany, which is like an insane level. So just for context, that level you have a couple of players in the league who are on professional contracts making 2,000, 3,000 euros a month. Right? And some of the, if you look at some of the stadiums, like you get 5, 10, 15,000 fans, the big clubs. So it's a very solid level. And when that opportunity came up, I'm like, yo, I have to take that opportunity. So I went back to Germany. And that whole process of like, you know, traveling, like going from hotel Airbnb, like traveling, taking the train, doing public transportation, that's a struggle when you're trying to go on trials and you have to perform. Like my routine was messed up. I couldn't eat proper food. I didn't have a kitchen, all that. But I had to make it work, so. Going from trial to trial, traveling all the time, it's difficult to have the routine that I want to have, especially in these smaller towns where there's not much around. So for example, right now, just staying at a place, only a walking distance place is McDonald's. So just working with what I have. Right now I'm in Illertissen, small town in Germany, doing trials, just packing up, getting ready to leave to another hotel. Mindset is in a very difficult place. It's a combination of, I don't even know how to describe it. It's anxious, nervousness, being alone here, small town. This is a difficult part of the process. Just the whole like going from place to place. I haven't even had breakfast now, and then later today have a really important training session with a club, and it's just difficult because I'm thinking about like these thoughts are overwhelming my mind constantly, and I'm aware of it. I try and manage it, but it is extremely difficult. And yeah, right now in the middle of nowhere, so I'm gonna need to try and call a taxi or something to get to the next place. But this is I just miss being with people that I actually know. Being alone here in a small town, different culture, and then putting myself into a very uncomfortable environment where there's so much pressure to perform. Currently training with the Regionalliga team, so much pressure, and then I
I don't know anybody there. You got people yelling at the session. Obviously, no one's gonna be friendly to the newcomer. It's very difficult mentally, and this specific part, I'm not enjoying at all. If I'm being honest, it's not. I'm not enjoying this. I'm looking forward to just getting this specific part, like, it's difficult to explain, but just being in a foreign place, all alone, small town, high pressure environment constantly, that's not easy.
Lots of time in bed today. Motivation is low. Not feeling it. I'm stuck. Got news that I can't register to any clubs, so not sure what to do. Just
I had to make it work. So I went, and then Austria. Then I go back, 4th Division Germany. I train with Illertissen and Memmingen for the week, which was really nice. Met some great players there. Memmingen turned out to be the better performance, and I was basically talking with the coach. Came up to me after the training. We talked a little bit, and we're now in talks for the summer preseason potentially, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what came out of it. Big like turning point in the storyline was about a week and a half in. I found out that I actually can't register with a club because the transfer window is already closed, and I'm already signed in Spain. Like, I'm already registered in that federation. So for me to play in Germany, it needs to fall within the transfer window of like the Germany Football Association. So I didn't really know that. Like, I didn't have it on my radar because a couple people told me like it wouldn't be a problem. People who work in like that area of the game, but every country's different. So I went in optimistic, did what I could do on the field, and then when that news hit me, it was just like,
Yeah, no kidding.
like disappointed. That's actually what happened. Like, I woke up, I'm like, yo, I don't want to get out of bed. Like, what is this, you know? So anyways,
The positives are that the coach potentially wants you back.
I made the connections. I made the connections with the clubs.
Yeah.
One thing that's huge for me is going out on that field, training with them multiple times, and seeing I'm scoring multiple goals in training. I'm doing well with the players. Big confidence boost. But I made the connections with the clubs, so I have a couple things lined up for the summer now. And yeah, I mean, teams are focused on their current season right now for the next 2 to 3 months. But for me, it's like, yo, I can either go back and like take things easy, or I can continue to go and train with teams, make those connections, and put myself in the best possible situation to line things up for the summer.
Then you left Germany.
Then I left Germany, yo. Then I left Germany,
next?
and I'm like, yo, where do I go next? I didn't know what to do. Like, so many times I don't know what to do. That's the thing. It's like we're entering a jungle. Like, you have the nice grass field, like the comfortable life, but yo, we're deciding to go. We're deciding to go through the jungle, man. And I don't know what like the next right move is, but what I do know is,
Yeah. We go through the jungle with the monkeys giving us directions.
yo.
Yeah.
But yo, the jungle.
Oh, the hidden
The
gems.
jungle leaves you with those stories that like
Oh.
make the most impact in your life.
Yeah.
Those experiences that are gonna be the most fulfilling.
And how amazing is it gonna be to look back on this? You know.
Exactly.
How many years? 10 years.
So 3 weeks in Germany. Now I'm gonna be maxing out the next couple of weeks in the next place, and I'm really excited. I'm feeling good for this year. I've been hit with a lot of obstacles, a lot of setbacks to start off the year, but the obstacle is the way.
What's up?
The obstacle is the way.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep moving forward, and I'm gonna figure out the process.